this morning's State of Addiction. Today is what they call Bridge Day, a multi-state and multi-agency effort aimed to help those who are struggling with substance addiction.
WLWT News 5's Meredith Stutz spoke with one group out of Claremont County saying positive results, in part thanks to who is on its team. Meredith.
Yeah, this is really powerful. It's a great opportunity to get to observe their work in real time. So this group of people in Claremont County is known as a Quick Response Team, or QRT. And since 2017, this partnership between law enforcement and behavioral health staff works to reach people in active addiction, going door to door even. But Claremont County's QRT team comes with a bit of history. Take a look. So they tell us that it is the first in the state to use peer coaches. They are people in active recovery who have shared experiences with the same people that they're trying to help. We work with Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health to follow a team with a peer coach and Union Township firefighter. They showed us how to check on people multiple times a week who have potentially suffered an overdose or have some sort of substance abuse potential. Those same people sign a form if they want to, saying that they want this kind of help, a newer strategy known as deflection.
Deflecting people away from the criminal justice system and into the behavioral health or the treatment system. So what's helpful about that is, when people get wrapped up in the criminal justice system, they get charges which can impact their life. So it just makes their situation worse. So, the important part is to try to, it's not a crime, right, to have an addiction. And so they really need to be in treatment to get help to get better.
Today, by the way, also Bridge Day in Ohio, focusing on outreach like this in all 88 counties in the state. Now, Watson says about half of the people that QRT approaches choose to move forward in recovery there in Claremont County. Coming up the next half hour, you're going to hear from the peer coach who you saw in the blue t-shirt, who says that being part of that team gives her a second chance at life. Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.